Hey YouTube, Shuken here with a review of the Rocket Henkei DX Plezu-Oh from Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger. So this is Kyoryu Violet's mecha, which was handed to Kyoryu Red. But anyway, he's our 9th Zyudenryu in the series, and here's the bottom of the box, here's the top of the box, and that's all you're gonna get, because who really cares? Included with Plezu-Oh is the Plezuon Zyudenchi. Nice purple color, typical little switcheroo in there. Plezuon right there, good old Plesiosaur. Fun times were had. Also included as a first release bonus is this SP Zyudenchi that shows off the 5 main Kyoryugers in their human form and their transformed form. So pretty neat. I went with neat and nice at the same time. Neats, whatever. It's a nice little gold or orangey color. That's different than most Zyudenchis, so that's pretty cool. We got Kyoryuger on the back here. So pretty cool. This is the same pin setup as the one that was handed out at the Kyoryuger press, not the press conference, but like the reveal event that they did, which actually goes for like almost $100. So same pin system. That one just had the transformed heroes and the logo on the other side. So it's a little bit different, but same pin setup. So if we brave in here. And here he is, the beast himself, Plezuon. So really cool. This is the rocket ship form that he takes in the show to fly into space. Basically, Plezuon was a sea-based Zyudenryu that they transformed into a space-based Zyudenryu because Kyoryu Violet needed to go out into space. So basically, all they really converted was that. Now it's in the Zyudenryu mode, Zyudenryu Plezuon, and then the other one is just rocket mode. So really the only difference here is the fact that these fold up. Either way, very cool design. I really dig it. I'm a huge fan of space and space-related things. So this guy being not only a boat, but a rocket at the same time, very cool. And it just very much reminds me of like a starship from like a sci-fi genre or something like that. So really cool, and does roll pretty nice as well. Very massive, about 17 inches from nose to tail thruster here, whatever. So pretty cool, and then as you can see, it is quite a bit massive up on top here. So quite a bit of heft to this guy, more than any of the other Zyudenryu released so far. Flip these down, he gets a little bit wider, and it looks more like a kind of like an aircraft carrier sort of thing. But still very, very cool. In terms of sounds, if we flip him on, with no Zyudenchi inserted, you do get a couple sounds. It's like a laser firing sound. A roar, and if you hold it down, you get the same sound that will happen if you insert the Zyudenchi into Kyoryuzin. So that's a thing as well. Yeah, nothing else to go over other than, yeah, it rolls. That's the thing. Flip these back up just to conserve some space. Open his mouth. We insert the Zyudenchi right in there. Close it up. Press this little button right here and slide it back. Always says that. There's no reader in it whatsoever. But now we get a little bit of new phrases, but we'll take a look at that in a second because they mostly have to do with the transformed modes. So to transform this guy, it's not too difficult. It just involves a lot of breaking. So you basically have to completely dismantle this entire guy, which it makes me feel like I'm breaking his neck, which makes me really upset because I really like him a lot. So take off all the parts from this base lump right here. Fold this down. Unfold these. These are going to become shoes for him. Oh my god, shoes. And put that right there. And then that one right there. And so now he's got big old missile shoes going on. Then from here you're going to want to fold these down and out. This will pop right up here to form the head. Slide that up. Now you got a face. These are going to split apart. Obviously, both of these can connect right here. To give him two hands, something that hasn't happened in the show yet, and I'm not sure if it will. But it's definitely a way to display him if you want to. So for now, we're going to take that off, plug this in back here, just like so, and then this piece is going to sit right back here as a little back plate, and then finally we connect right there, and you have Plezu-Oh. So not Plezuon, he is now Plezu-Oh, because that's how naming things works. So really cool. Now I'm going to take a quick look at the sounds, because like I said, they do involve this guy. So if we press this main button right here once, get his transformation sound. And this will activate the attack, which will show off in a second. In terms of articulation, obviously, you just have a little bit of movement here and here. That's really about it. I am pleased to say he's not front heavy. His feet are large enough to where the giant cannon arm doesn't make him topple forward. Buster Hercules, I'm looking at you. So, that's all. I mean, that's all you're gonna get really from these. It's a Sentai Mecha. What do you expect? So if you press the attack button, now you're dead. You just got Plezoed. So that sound is in there as well. There's one more sound in here, but we'll take a look at that in un momento. But yeah, Plezu is very, very cool. I love the way he looks. He's very streamlined for a Sentai Mecha, and I really dig that. Reminds me a lot of something that Bandai America's Zord Builder system would turn out in terms of kind of structure and build. So I really dig what it's doing here, and like I said, I love space. It reminds me of a big robotic Forze, and I really like that because space is awesome. So really cool overall. If you're a fan of space or plesiosaurs or anything like that, it's a great pickup. Now, on top of having those 3 modes, it can combine with Gabutyra and any other Zyudenryu. The default form is with Bunpachy to make another formation known as Bakuretsu Kyoryuzin. But he can also just use any other Zyudenryu as either of these hands. So if we take Bunpachy here, just slide him in. Now we have Plezo Bunpachy, so he gets a flail on his hand. Likewise, you can take this hunk off. You can attach it to Kyoryuzin if you wanted to. Likewise, you could attach Ankidon on here and be Plezo Kung-Fu. Not official, but you can do it. So that's a cool little addition as well. But like I said, these 2 can combine with Gabutyra to form Bakuretsu Kyoryuzin, which is actually a very interesting combination. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it done. So naturally, you're going to want to dismantle this entire guy, because that's pretty much how he works at this point. So take off all of these pieces. When that arm pops off, by the way, for any of the transformations, you just pop it right in back here. If I can line it up properly. To form a backpack, and now both hands are hidden away. Speaking of, that pops off. So does this. So does both of these. Sweet. Flip these out. So those will tab right into there. It's not a full click. It's more of a resting position. But those will click right in there and pretty much be good to go. So if we take Gabutyra here, what we're going to want to do is take off the tail. It'll have to be put back on momentarily. But it is easier to move these leg pieces around with the tail not attached. So if we do this, spread his legs out, slide the tail back in, just like so. Flip out Kyoryuzin's head because that will actually be important. Slide the little arms down. You're going to want to use this white piece that came with Plezo, but you don't actually use it for anything on him. It's just an extra piece, kind of like that yellow piece that came with a lot of the auxiliary Shinkenger mecha. All that does is slide onto his waist, and that locks the legs in place so that they don't get all messed up and stuff. The official combination does have the tail attached. However, as you can see, I'm having a lot of difficulty with the size of my reviewing space. So for now, I'm going to take the tail off just to maintain some decent consistency here. Now we're going to want that big section of Plezo, and that will go right on his head. There is a port in there that will connect to the top of Kyoryuzin's head, so no need to fear. That's how it works. These pieces slide out a small little tab section, and these will go right here and click into the side of Gabutyra. So you can kind of see it coming along. I mean, right now your screen's filled with a giant T-Rex face, but you can kind of see it, right? Because this guy needed even more height, attach these onto Gabutyra's feet. Just like that. As you can see, it doesn't actually make very stable slippers, but it's a thing. This black piece right here is going to connect right in there to make a kind of a frontal crotch piece. So that's always fun. Finally, the rest of the action all takes place up here. If we take Plezuon's face, peg that in right there. Take Bunpachy. Like I said, the official combination is with Bunpachy, but you could actually use any Zyudenryu you wanted to. But I'm just going to go with the consistent official formation. Then finally he'll form the head and fall apart on me. And then this will unfold right up there to reveal his face. And he is now Bakuretsu Kyoryuzin. So Bakuretsu is like explosion. Overtime translates it as Rocket Kyoryuger, which I don't like at all. Explosion is a more accurate term, but Bakuretsu is what is in the inside of the cockpit, so that's what I'm going with, untranslated or not. So this guy is just simply massive. He stands roughly 14 inches tall, 13 inches wide, and is pretty much just a giant monstrosity. But a very cool dino monstrosity, if I had to give it a name at all. Just all in all, this guy is absolutely incredible looking, and I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. Just, it looked like a really derpy formation, but it really does work for me, and it looks so ridiculously stupid that I love it to death. Alright, and like I said, there is one more transformation sound in here, so if we hold down this button right here, honestly, this combination alone is definitely worth it. And like I said, you can use any Zyudenryu, and you can even attach another Zyudenryu to the arm here if you really wanted to spice it up a little bit. Honestly, how great is this guy? I mean, it's all a matter of opinion. Some people may hate Kyoryuger, and that's a shame. But this guy is terrific. If you have any of the other Zyudenryu, this is a definite pickup, especially if you can make Bakuretsu Kyoryuzin, or at least have Kyoryuzin. You can attach freaking Gabutyra to it if you wanted to, and make a cool combination with Bakuretsu Kyoryuzin. So as long as you have Kyoryuzin, you can make a very awesome looking combination with just this guy alone. If you do not have any other Zyudenryu, this is still a great start, and a better start than Terragordon. Granted, it's not as good of a start as straight up Kyoryuzin, but considering this guy has 3 modes by himself, it's definitely a great place to start. I love both of his modes in Zyudenryu mode, both the Rocket and the Dinosaur. Both are absolutely terrific and look awesome on display. Just this mass in general is very nice. Where Terragordon lacked a lot of features to it, and Terradeno had a very spindly kind of look to him. This guy is very massive in this mode, very streamlined in robot mode. They got the two to work perfectly together, and nothing looks like it really sacrificed for the other. So definitely worth the pickup. He is a little bit pricey. I think 7,500 yen straight up retail. If you can get this guy on a discount, 6,000 or lower, absolutely definitely worth it. Even cheaper than that, don't wait. Pick it up. For sure. Words can't express how awesome I think this guy is. And I've been playing with him since I got him, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be staying on my desk for quite a while now. Just like most of the Kyoryuger mecha. Great addition to the line, and definitely recommended to all fans of the show. Just simply a great toy. So thanks for watching, and take care, and have a great one. Bye.